My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. Every week, we break down full fight cards, giving you our picks, our bets, and our fantasy plays. So make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. And this breakdown is brought to you by BETU Play to Earn. BETU Play to Earn is the world's first play-to-earn sports and esports betting game. Check it out at betuearn.com. That's bet, the letter U, earn.com. Next up, at UFC 271, we have Alex Perez fighting Matt Schnell. Alex Perez is 24-6 overall. He's 3-2 in his last five, coming off a year-long layoff, and it was after a loss to Figueiredo, who obviously champion. Matt Schnell is 15-6 overall, 3-2 in his last five. This fight is rebooked from UFC 269 a couple months ago, and that's because Schnell wasn't medically cleared. And the odds are even wider.
Which one?
269.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, the odds are much wider now because Perez was a minus 330 favorite in that fight. Now he's a minus 400 favorite. So the odds moved quite a bit between that fight and this fight. And Alex Perez is just mute yourself if you're going to snicker like it's church. Alex Perez is a very good striker with fantastic low kicks and solid wrestling. His low kicks are so devastating, he stopped Jussier Formiga with them. It's old school Jose Aldo style, just chopping down that tree, sticking with that and making things happen. He comes in with solid combinations and he finishes every one of those exchanges with a leg kick, and then he'll circle out, reset, and do it again. He averages 3 takedowns per fight, but the most impressive wrestling statistic is his 90% takedown defense. Matt Schnell is a very good counter striker with solid BJJ. He does an amazing job backing up 2 steps, and as you come in, he will plant his feet and he comes forward with combinations. He loves doing this off of leg kicks as well. So you'll finish your leg kick combination, and that's exactly when he'll come rushing forward. And he's a really slick BJJ guy on the ground. He snatches things up and he scrambles pretty well. I thought the odds were ridiculous last time. I thought minus 330. I just thought it was really wide because, Alex absolutely should be a favorite, but I think the margin is wide. Even if you factor in the medical issues from Schnell, I still think the odds are a little wide, and I even thought they were wide last time when they were closer. This could be a very entertaining fight. I think it could be an even close fight as well. Alex is going to come forward. He's going to land his shots. He's going to finish those combinations with the leg kick, and that's exactly when Schnell puts on his counters, comes charging right back in his direction, and a tit-for-tat, back-and-forth type fight. I think on the feet, the guys are very evenly matched. Schnell rushing forward when Perez throws that leg kick may eliminate the entire part of Perez's game plan. He may remove those leg kicks from the game plan. And then it comes down to grappling. Alex is the better wrestler. Schnell has the better BJJ. I think this is a close fight. I picked Schnell last time when I broke this down for UFC 269. The only reason I'm not picking Schnell this time is the medical. I mean, he literally wasn't medically cleared. I don't know the full details. If somebody does, let us know in the comments of the live chat. But dude wasn't medically cleared. That is a problem. That is a legitimate problem. And that was only a few months ago. So either he was cutting too much weight, his body started to shut down, or something even more severe than that. So that's the only reason. But Alex is the pick. I'm going to see what Schnell looks like. He weighs in. He's looking fantastic. He's bouncing on the scale. No issues. He's cleared. I may have to throw a bet on him at plus 300 underdog. Absolutely. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, you kind of stole my line there because we had that conversation earlier today when I said I was going to wait to see how Schnell looked on the scale, and all of a sudden now it's on the show where you say it before me. So
I literally...
That's
okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just watched the video I broke down of him 2 months ago. I picked him to win. The only reason
I know,
backed
but I
off
specifically mentioned today about the scale. I gotta wait to see
mention it now for the people.
Because this is 125 pounds he's trying to make now, and I know he has been at 125 before, but this is one of those guys that bounces around, and this is back down to 125. So we'll see how he looks on the scale. Alex Perez was a All-American wrestler who doesn't really wrestle anymore. He's just another one of those guys that has that grappling ability, but instead is striking with people, and he is successful with that. You mentioned his calf kick KO in that fight, where Matt Schnell in his last fight was getting eaten alive by that calf kick as well. So it's kind of an interesting matchup here. We'll see if Alex gets a little bit too heavy on that calf kick, relies on it. If he's throwing blind kicks, we've seen that happen time and time again when people start throwing blind kicks that get caught. And Matt Schnell is not a guy to mess around with. What are the go back to the other graphic? What are the odds on this fight? I could not believe this matchup. I don't even know. I don't even know what what I said in the last matchup. But rewatch it now. If I picked Alex Perez and I was high on him.
You were like lazy, didn't show up to work. I didn't.
And that makes sense. So I'm high on Matt Schnell in this fight. If he looks good on the scale, he is going to be my pick 100% in this matchup because you mentioned the slick BJJ on the ground. I think the striking is even, and I think if Alex tries to do wrestling, I think he's going to find himself in some trouble with Matt Schnell in his guard. I like Matt Schnell all the way in this. I think the odds are crazy. I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think the odds are wide. Honestly, I picked Matt Schnell last time.
And Perez, too, hasn't fought in like a year and 3 months either, so we don't know how he's going to look.
Sure. Completely agree. So you're going to have Matt Schnell in your... What is so funny? I actually
When you said, sure. I don't know, just your tone. I don't love the tone here. Let's try clean it up.
These are transitions, Jacob. $6,600 for DraftKings. I think Matt Schnell is solid because I don't think Alex Perez stops him. I think this is a back and forth fight. I think it's a much closer fight than these odds. Even if Alex Perez wins, I don't think he's definitely not going to earn his $9,600, right? Like he's going to need a stoppage or a million takedowns to get that. And
yeah,
I think
all right, you ask a question, then you keep going. We got to redo this or something. This one is real bad. But yeah, when I watch Alex Perez, I watch the striking. Listen, he's a very good fighter. He is a very good striker, but I don't see anything special. A lot of times when you watch people that are very good at either wrestling, grappling, you think, wow, that guy's really good at this. When I watch the striking, it's good, but I don't think anything special to warrant a minus 400 favorite is insane. You better be very good at something if you're a minus 400 favorite, and I don't think he's that much better at anything than Matt Schnell, except for the pure wrestling.
Straight wrestling.
The pure wrestling, but... I don't know what your question was, but $9,600. I'm not spending that, and I'll probably do the $6,600.
Yeah, I agree. There's no way I'm spending $9,600 in DraftKings. And here's the bet. Pull it up. They didn't drop the prop yet, probably. Plus 3.5 points on the judges' scorecard is the bet. So what that is you buy one single round on the judges' scorecard. So Matt Schnell is plus 300, pretty big underdog. You buy one round on the judges' scorecard. All he needs to do is win one round on his own. He can lose 2 rounds in real life, but win 1 round in real life. I bought a round with the bookie, and now all of a sudden I get paid. I win my bet. If he's plus 300 straight up money line, the buy a round always varies, but it's probably still plus 150, plus 200. And all he needs to do is win 1 round. So I think I'm going to bet that. I think I'll find that bet. I'll take it. It'll be on Bet Online. That's the only place that has those. And I absolutely love those bets for fights like this where you know they're super close, but the odds are insane. Grab the underdog, buy a single round, 29-28 decision, and you'll get paid. wewantpicks.com/bets. We have 5 partners. Bet Online is the one partner that offers that. If you sign up, make a deposit, let me know after you do, and I'll send you $50. What do you think of Monkey Knife Fight?
And that bet's not live yet. So I did try to check for you, sir, but I couldn't find it on the website. But
thank you, Jamie.
Monkey Knife Fight, I think this is a pure more play.
I agree. I think it goes the distance. I think it's a straight up war. Anybody who's laying out the money for Perez, like, listen, he might win. I think he actually does win. But, like, I'm not laying out minus 400. I think this is much, much closer than those odds. And I'm confident in the more Monkey Knife Fight as well. WeWantPicks.com/MKF.